that did something.
Hello and welcome. Oh, yeah, the stream I still have the stream begins thing up, but hi, Courtney. Hello.
Hey.
Do you see the game?
I do.
Okay, cool, awesome. So it should be on time, but let's make sure here. Is my cursor on new game right now? Kind of hovering around.
I can't see your cursor.
Okay. Is it? Okay. That's fine. Am I changing to continue right now?
It was always on continue.
Is it moving around right now?
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
What's it doing right now?
It says the stream you're viewing currently has reduced video or audio quality. This may be due to network conditions.
Okay. Let me try again.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. What about now?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Do you see my screen that I shared?
I see your screen.
Okay. Is it moving?
No, it's not.
Oh!
Let me do a speed test on my end.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if it's me, if it's on my end, or... But... I can always, Here, I'll turn the resolution down too, maybe that'll help.
Alright.
But it seemed to be okay last time, but I don't know why. I think I'm doing the same thing. I'm sharing my screen instead of a certain window because there wasn't an option for the game.
Let me, hold on. Yeah, so doing a speed test here, and I'm getting well over 200 Mbps.
Okay. That could definitely be on my end.
Yeah. Let me restart my machine just to make sure. Okay.
All right.
It won't take but a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Well, hello everybody in the stream. Welcome. Working on getting Matt in here with us to share my screen over. So it'll just be a little bit here. But thanks for being here. Gonna carry on with some more Ace Attorney. Looking forward to it. Once we get these little technical difficulties out of the way. Because I think all I did last time was I shared. Because there isn't an application here for Ace Attorney for some reason. Well, how's everybody doing today? Has everybody had a good day? Courtney, Lady Lost. Hi, Lady Lost. Gonna be in case mode. That's all good. No problem. Doing good. I'm doing good too. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Well, my download and upload speed is good, so I think we can rule that out. You worked, slept, and now finishing up the podcast episode script. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Feels good to be streaming a game again. Like, for one, I feel like I haven't streamed too much recently. Last week I only streamed once or twice. And I've done Rocksmith the past probably 4 or 5 streams, which I love. I love doing Rocksmith, but it feels kind of cool to be doing a game. Yeah, we're shooting lawyers and well, actually we're the lawyer. Right now we're just vibing to the music, as they say. Vibing.
As the kids say.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
Let me try sharing again. Anything?
It looks kind of gnarly.
Well, I turned the resolution down. I could turn it back up, though, just because I thought maybe that would... Let me, do this. Now it's back to 720, which I had it at.
Okay. Yeah.
It's working?
I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's
you
better.
see it? Do you see it moving and everything?
I saw it move from continue to new game.
Okay. Mainly just wanted to make sure if there wasn't a bad delay, and then I guess if it's even working. But right now I have it on a select a saved data to load screen.
Yes.
All right, I think we're good then. So.
All right.
Awesome.
And if it gets like cruddy, don't be afraid to just like kick me out.
Well, we'll just see how it goes, and yeah,
I won't be offended.
Okay.
Like as a backup plan, if it just is,
okay.
if it's not working.
Yeah, if it's not gonna work, I can do it myself. But I wanted to have you here. I thought it'd be fun and stuff. So.
Yeah, me too.
It worked well with Jordan last time, as far as like no delay and everything. But that was my biggest worry. But yeah, so you've kind of been watching some of these, so I think you kind of know the game and kind of what's going on. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Stream, if you're watching the stream, how is the volume between my voice, the game, and Matt's voice? I feel like I can probably turn Matt up a little bit. Oh, I already have you pretty loud. I'll turn you all the way up. Wait, that was me. No, that was you. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't even have a volume bar. What am I? But the game volume is just kind of loud as it is. Okay. Courtney says good. We'll go with this and let me know in the chat if it, if you're not hearing Matt, or if you're not hearing me, or you're not hearing the game, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and
let's do it to it.
Let's get it rolling. So yeah, as we kind of get into it, I don't want to say assign. I'll assign you characters or something. Like right. I'll do Phoenix, I guess, because I guess it makes sense. When we get to the when we get to the courtroom, I also want to do Gumshoe, who is he's like the detective. But when we're in the courtroom, I think you should do Edgeworth, because he's
All
like,
right.
you know, the rival. Kind of makes sense.
Okay.
And we'll just see what characters kind of arise. I think you should do Maya as well, because Maya and Phoenix are going to interact a lot. So if I'm doing Phoenix and you're doing Maya, you know what I mean? So it'd be pointless for me to try and do both. So that'd be a good one, because we'll be together the whole time.
Oh,
so those we'll do for sure. You Maya, me Phoenix, and you Edgeworth. And then we'll go from there. We'll just kind of go as they come up. So here we go, everybody. Right. We're carrying on with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. This is episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Day 1, investigation. Let's do it. Grah! Okay. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, but it's you who should gaze upon... it's going too fast for me. I can't even keep up with it. Yeah, this is anime-tastic. See you in hell! Whoa! Warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, here we go. It's October 14th. It's 5:31, very specific, p.m. at Wright & Co. Law Offices. All right, that's you, Matt. Whatever.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
We got my hold.
It's delayed.
Oh, it's delayed.
It's delayed on my end.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? Hey, what's up, Big Moose?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Steel Samurai.
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. Yeah, that would be good, you know, if we had some work. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Gonna have to get the pick of destiny, I think.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
Humph. Humph. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? Guys, I don't know what we're about to see, so just disclaimer. We're going to the bedroom. Uh-oh, getting a call.
Ring, ring.
Hello, this is Phoenix. You can do the voice of whatever the other person is. Oh, it's Maya, so you're good.
Oh, all right. Nick!
Maya, what? It's still early.
Right, the Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
Oh, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office quick, please, Nick.
Beep. Oh, jeez. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Go ahead.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role of... But in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. Totally a real name.
I love
Not
the
a made-up
names.
name at all.
Jack Hammer.
Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. ...
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Bring, bring. Beep.
Yes, Wright and Company. Law offices. Sorry, the lag. I'm trying to do this like with your stream and my screen.
Oh.
What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there!
Hey, Dreadsley. Hello and welcome in. This is fantastic. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, this is... Oh, thanks for the host as well. Yeah, we're playing some Ace Attorney. If you're not sure what the game is, it's amazing. I'm going to give a shout out here. One for friend Matt Shivers, fellow streamer as well, is helping me out here, doing some voices with me. So
quote unquote helping.
Yeah, definitely. Matt's an actual voice actor. He's very talented. So, but he's also a streamer. Please hit that follow button over there as well. So, and while we're at it, let's give the shout outs to you guys in the chat as well. Courtney, a great stream earlier playing Skyrim, shooting knees. Dreadsley as well. Great to have you here. I hope I spelled that right. And Lady Lost. Great to have you too. So give follows to all those wonderful people. You'll not be disappointed. I'm sorry if I missed anyone else, but I think those are the people I saw in the chat. So, and Big Moose as well. And then we'll move along with our investigation here. That now we know what's kind of going on here.
It's not letting me.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm back to the.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you were doing something.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen instead of the window because it's weird.
Gotcha.
There isn't a window option for this game. Weird, but.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
All right, let's get talking. What to do? Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing.
You don't know me. We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No! We just don't have enough information.
Well, she's right. We don't have enough information, so I guess we probably should move on over to the detention center and get to the bottom of this, or at least get a start on it. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Here, you can go ahead and do him as well if you'd like. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this.
Oh, Road to Creations, welcome to the stream. Is this a bad hentai game? No, no, it's not. It's not.
But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice.
Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yeah, you can do Will if you want. You can come up with whatever voice you feel appropriate.
All right. Yes? Something wrong?
Love it.
No. Mm-mm.
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Road to Creation, thanks for popping in. I promise this is not a bad hentai game. It's a really fun point-and-click adventure, mystery detective kind of game. It's a lot of fun.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask. Oh, the mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over.
Oh my god, it's like giving me Coach McGurk from Home Movies vibes. If you've ever watched that, like
I didn't.
John Benjamin kind of style. I love it.
Yeah. It's the kids, I didn't want to wreck their dreams. I'm no dream wrecker. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Bleh, dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Hey, Lord Vader, welcome in. We're back
Lord
for some Ace
Vader.
Attorney.
Nick!
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
All right, let's get talking.
Huh?
What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yeah, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Yeah, well, we went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that.
You gonna keep doing that? Okay, cool. But when 5 o'clock came around, whatever you do, what you ever do, guy, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Ooh.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer.
Jackhammer.
Dead. He's friggin' dead. He'd been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. not a euphemism.
The samurai spear? Sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah, yes. It's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Long spear.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Well, you don't watch TV? Nick! How could you say such a thing?
I'm sorry. Sir, I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. He's a bit out.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. You know, kids TV. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Very dramatic. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. You know, you gotta tune in next week for more show. Although, now let me think here. I guess he did defeat him this time.
Wow.
You know.
Too soon, right? I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. Let's see. We worked through some action scenes until noon. What else did we do? Yeah, rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. Ooh. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. I know the belt buckle was a weird choice. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
Well, what would the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow! Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, let's move on over to the studio. October 16th, Global Studios. Main gate.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Oh, geez. Do you want to do old bag?
Oh! Hey, you there? Old bag. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, that was convincing. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. Old bag hates them. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today.
Yeah, good luck
Something
trying to read all
horrible
that.
happens. What the hell is happening to Old Bag's dialogue?
Matt, you missed a few.
What is happening?
I think
Nick.
I think that's a recurring thing with her, just so you know. Like, I think that's one of her things, is she'll do that a lot.
Nick, those words went by really freaking
Yeah.
fast. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen to Old Bag. Listen when you're being spoken to, youth today. Jesus.
All right. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star.
I don't want to hear.
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, and with that voice.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. Take it from Old Bag.
Old bag.
Super Old Bag. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was.
Hammer? Come on, Phoenix. Why do you even have to ask Hammer? You just heard the name Jackhammer, for fuck's sake.
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. Maybe you've heard of him from the TV show
Yeah.
we make? He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
Oh, can I? He's not a bad kid. But don't be fooled by his mask. Or his chest hair.
He does have quite chest hair.
You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty.
How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Old Bag!
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew.
Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
Oh, but there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. Literal peanuts.
Yeah.
It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Old Bag! Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that
And
person was Mr.
Not
Powers?
my line! Sorry!
That's cool.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
A fucking liar. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
Not my biscuits!
Oh, yes, your biscuits.
No!
Yes. Isn't it time for you to be heading home.
Just
your
got
biscuits.
just got here.
There's nothing to see here. Move along. Take your biscuits.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request to Old Bag. Maybe I'll just let you in.
The lady here thinks she owns the place. Obviously.
All right, so we need to get a... Let's do a little examining, just for the sake of it.
Yes.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
All right. Well, let's check out this here. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry our own film equipment. Good fucking guess. How about this tree? Anything to say about this? No clues here. What if there was, though? What if literally the ultimate clue was in that tree and we just said fuck it and didn't look?
Many of these trees were my friends.
Yes. Yeah, what about this tree?
Wizards should know better.
What about this tree? All right, I don't think we're getting any here. Let's go back to Mr. Powers. See if we can get ourselves a letter of request.
Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No.
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. All right, the alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Well, what? No, I'd never do that. Never.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
Oh. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I admire your honesty. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, Old Bag, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Ish?
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before, believe it or not. Take off that mask! Were her words, I believe. She sucks up all the bigwigs at the studio.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally pressed enter.
That's okay. Grrr!
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? All right.
Do you think you could suck less as a lawyer?
So it's my first case, I guess.
Yeah. Clients also love
The
to hear
second
that,
case.
by the way.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
really gives us some
it's
confidence
like,
in our
don't
representation.
worry, I'm new, but I'm really good.
He's got spirit.
I've only won my case with the help of a ghost and
Ooh,
somebody
I'm
else.
gonna need a public defender.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. So I don't think we've got anything else to talk about. Let's head on back.
Thank thank God.
Now going back. All right, let's go ahead and present.
bag.
I'm gonna present my request here. See what she says about this. Take that! Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Really? Anyway, you may pass.
That's like the opposite of Gandalf. It's like, you shall not pass. You may pass.
Anyway,
You may pass. That would make that scene a whole lot different in the ballroom. I was like, wait, what?
But yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
I
we're,
only left from here.
we're supposed to fight.
Sorry.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. I'm just
No,
doing a
we're
bit.
gonna talk it out.
We're doing a bit. Okay, go
Fire and
ahead.
Shadow.
Go ahead.
But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal! Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Oh, she snuck in there. All right, we got ourselves a map. Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick!
We probably don't even have 50 cents.
50 cents!
With this guide map of global studios added to the court record. All right, so we've got it. Well, let's take a look again. So as you can see, we're here at the main gate. We're not supposed to go to the employer area, which means we're totally going to the employer area. And then we've got 2 studios once we get past this gate. Studio 1 and Studio 2. The dressing room's over there. All right. Well, let's get a move on, I guess. Let's go outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Oh, here, I'll do Gumshoe, I guess. I kind of like him. Well,
Yeah, do it.
hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. That's kind of what he does all the time. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Ugh. Okay.
Processing. Detective?
I think you heard, his, feelings.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Oh, no! I'm sorry. Appropriate.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey. Don't take it so hard. I mean, you sucked it up this time, but there's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here?
Well?
Sipping tea, staring gloomily out a window is one of Lady Lost's favorite pastimes.
We're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my fucking line. That's my endearing character trait. So close enough, you know, basically.
Yeah, that's
Same
close.
line.
I'd say he's a character, all right. LOL.
All right, let's... So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick! Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? Loves what I got, don't start a riot! The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority.
Of course she is.
She even
Making
gave me
them
a...
boots.
Yeah, bootlicker. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, that or her photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh,
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
I just don't know why there's a straw sticking out of his head. Nick, let go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Autograph.
Of course. Alright, yeah, we did all our talking. Let's do a slight examination here as well. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can... the data! You can see who went where.
There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
Nick, that monkey has syphilis. Also, what's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too.
No clue. Okay, there's no clues in the trees. I think that's what I've learned. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. A red card key. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Alright, let's see where we can move to then. Back to the main gate, I guess? Yeah, here we go.
Look! Security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! It's Old Bag, remember me? Well, are you satisfied
Could never
Powers
f-
is guilty yet?
Could never forget you. Irk! She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, we got more to talk about then. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Well, my lipstick's on fleek and I've got berries in my hair. Oh,
She does have
that?
berries in her hair. What's going on here?
I'm confused. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. By the syphilitic monkey. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. My favorite. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right at around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Old man! Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that's did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was... Oh! My hole! Skip dudes, welcome in, and thanks for the my hole. Maybe it was you?
Ha! And you son of a bitch!
She thinks I was joking. Lady Lost, you can't post clips in my chat? That's weird. Usually lets other people. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. The biggest.
What? Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. No. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. And who can blame him? Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. You can buy them in the gift shop. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station.
The computer? I almost wonder if maybe that's important.
I check them every day before I go home. I do.
Well, I'm gonna examine that computer, just see what happens. If anything. The computer that... it might just do the same thing. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Oh, yeah, here we go again.
Don't look at my search history!
Yes!
No touching!
Don't look at my searches. Here, I'm gonna present this to her. Just see what happens.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Hey, Hackman, welcome. Sorry, just did something real quick. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, nothing more to talk here. Let's move to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios, employee area. I thought this is where we weren't supposed to go.
Nick! Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Autographs, Nick. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Alright, let's do some examining. Wait, what's going on here? Weird, it's not letting them post clips in the chat. It's not like I didn't change any settings or anything, so not sure what would be causing it. Alright, let's look at this door. The door to the dressing
Will
room.
Powers.
It's not locked. It's not locked!
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
Like, you know, the murder weapon or whatever.
Murder weapon. You know, I'd like to mount
We
that on
don't-
my wall.
We don't need a spear. You know, if we're gonna get a weapon, I think we should get a flail. You know, or maybe a mace. A spear, though, we don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
You used to be fun.
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. I have my own fucking game. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. He just doesn't know it because he's in it. No clues here. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Frosted, like a cake. It's literally got, like, you know, cake frosting on it. I don't know why. It's a little strange.
Frosted like your tips in the 90s.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Thought we were going to keep the alliteration going there, but then we changed it to gum, which is probably smart.
Oh, I think they, yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Oh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look. Here's your alliteration. Samurai soda. Nick! Nick!
I'm right here!
Yes!
Well, okay, I wonder what samurai soda actually is supposed to be like. Ladies first. What is this, some wood? No clues here. No clues here. Alright, let's look at this. What? That's a clue! There's food! Like, there could be something. What about this can? The remains of yesterday's
soda.
lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
Oh, I ate that when we came in, sorry. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. I mean, I totally
Would have.
as we walked in.
You just had a burger.
Yeah.
What about second breakfast?
But I have a second stomach just for steaks. I had it surgically implanted. It's
Just for
weird, but
steaks.
it's legal.
Just for steaks. What? What about the trash? No, okay. What about this? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep storage. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? All right. Anything else really here? Let's slide over to the left. Slide to the left. All right.
Everybody, clap your hands.
All right, let's look at yeah, okay. Ooh, a vent here that's open. That's a little suspicious. Let's take a look. The metal
We all
grate.
float down here.
Oh no! Let's not investigate. This could be the end right here. The metal grate on the
GTFO.
drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
You don't have to be such an asshole, Nick.
Yeah, he can be kind of an ass.
I'm not a kid.
Hey, it's a bike. He got a bicycle! Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? You know, back in my day, we didn't have these electric bicycles. We had to, you know, we pedaled that shit.
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Hills.
I guess
Nick.
it still has pedals. Well, here's some paint. No clues here. What about this big-ass painting? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. Oh, here we go. This is one of the best recurring things in this series. What? No clues? You gotta be kidding me! What? Alright, it must come into play in a later case. I won't say anything else, but... What about... Is there any other clues? What about this blue sheet or whatever this is? Yeah, I think we probably got all the clues. So let's,
Move the sheet. Can you move the sheet?
This sheet? I don't think I can, no.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. So let's see where
Okay.
what we can...
Into the vent I go. Bye.
Yeah, let's see if we can move into the dressing room. Yeah, let's go into the dressing room. All right, here we go. It's the same day. We're in the dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. All right, let's do some examining. First things first, we got to take a look at this. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. It's probably clean.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda. Damn, Phoenix can be such a bummer sometimes.
Don't judge me, Nick. We work together.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. Yeah, of course they have mirrors. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Let's take a look here. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger!
Yeah, and a steak, but I have separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs do you have?
Nick, mind your fucking business.
Yeah, how many stomachs does this girl have? I didn't know that was even going to be the next line. All right, let's take a look at this stool. No clues here.
With
What
all
about-
I've been eating, you're gonna have to look at this stool sooner or later.
Let's look in the bag.
Ugh.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look, I did it. I opened it.
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Ooh.
Let's take it, Nick. Let's take it.
Borrow it. You mean borrow.
I mean,
Card
take
key added
it.
to the court record. Take a look at all these. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. Just saying.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. That's how she dresses, Nick.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Can't believe I work for you.
I can't believe I am him, basically, right now. But no, he's a lovable kind of douche sometimes, but looks like someone was sleeping here. I wonder who it was. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. And the window. It's locked. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Well, we got something of importance here. We got the card key. Let's see if we can get into any of these. No, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess go back to Studio 1 now that we've got the card key. Just gonna squeeze past you. Don't mind us. Oh, and it's a gumshoe as well. So, all right, let's see if we can just go into. Wait, maybe. Well, how can I use it? Maybe if I examine it. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Hey, check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Gumshoe just don't give a shit. But I guess that's fine. All right, let's go. Inside Studio 1. She doesn't look so happy anymore.
Ooh.
What is it?
Hmm.
You're real
You're
quiet. You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, let's go ahead and start with right away. Let's start right here. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. Yeah, that name. The names in this game are just too good. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oh, here we go.
Look, a ladder.
That's a stepladder, Maya. This...
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl's out there. The stepladder thing is just like a running thing throughout this whole game.
Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick. Take a look at that. It's one of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought. No clues here.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Oops. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. No clues here. That's a whole bag. There's gotta be something in there. I guess we don't want to snoop too much. All right, let's look at the camera.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
You, no touching that! I don't know who it's gonna be, so we'll just see. it might be Old Bag, I don't know. Oh! Do you want to do this mysterious lady or me?
Go ahead.
Okay, I guess I'll do it, okay. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know...
You know? No, I don't know, Nick.
Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers, alleged murderer.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
All right, let's talk to Penny here. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Here, just a sec. Skip, dudes, so last time I did this, I did it with JRed16, and this time I'm doing it with Matt. So if you're not already following, Matt, he's on Discord with me.
Hello.
Doing this, and last time Jordan did it. So, yep. Matt is helping out here, and he's doing an amazing job, which chat has definitely been praising as well. So thank you so much for being here, Matt. Hope you're having fun.
I am, thank you.
The employee Oh, okay. You were also doing a good job of switching between the voices. Like, when I was trying to do all of them, like, trying to switch between voices and remember how you did a voice is, like, really hard, I think. But, yeah, you're doing amazing.
It's not easy.
Yeah. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me.
That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but... Oh wait, the wrong voice. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Are you Spider-Man? What is this? Yes, I am. Several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot, Nick.
Alright, let's ask a little bit more about this one. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was here in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
She's got the shining. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
That is a good point. Let's go back. Let's go back to Old Bag. As much as I don't want to.
Old bag. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Perhaps the ghost of Old Bag.
Yeah, we're getting close. All right, let's ask about the assistant's claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to
I
ask
want-
you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time?
I'm sorry.
Who was it? Answer me, I demand it. Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek.
Look at that face, my god.
All right, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns.
Oh, here she goes.
Oh, all you young'uns are like that nowadays. Running and blah, 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 blah.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
All right, yeah, now's our chance. Let's get right in
Let's
there.
steal some shit.
The computer that runs the studio security camera, she's gonna come back again and be like, ah! No, okay.
No touching! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with the computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Normally I'd ask chat, but we're definitely trying it. Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Well, we have that. I think it was 307, but let me make sure. I believe... Or maybe... I think. Right? Don't we have that somewhere? Maybe we'll just have to... Alright, I'm pretty sure it was 307. What do you think, Matt? Do you remember?
I don't, but I'll go with it. I trust
Or maybe
you.
it's 370. Does anybody in chat remember? I mean,
Oh,
the
God.
worst... It's not like the thing's gonna blow up or anything. We'll probably just try again, but... I'm gonna try 307. There! Entered!
Hey,
Oh.
it printed out the data for that day.
Okay, I think we were right then. Let's see what we got. Huh?
Oh? How is this? A picture of Will Powers.
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope. That's the only one in the computer.
Added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
God, I hope not. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Hey, Venom Hammer! Welcome in!
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for the day?
Hey, Destiny! Venom and Destiny, we got two awesome people here. Hello and welcome. We're playing some Ace Attorney. We're carrying on. We're on case number 3 now. I've got Matt here with me doing some voices and doing a great job. So we're in the investigation phase. I think we're just about done with the first day investigation. But thanks for being here. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. So, Matt, my question is,
Yeah.
do you have more in you that you could go to do the day 1 of the trial?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we take a short break? I know I'm just going to grab a drink, so just a couple minutes, and then I'll be back and we can get right back into this. I think it'll be time for the first day of the trial.
Sounds
So,
good.
all right. So, Destiny Venom, I know you just got here. Welcome in. I won't be long. I'm just going to grab a beverage. So, just a couple minutes. In fact, I'll probably just leave the screen up because I'll be real quick. So, let me go ahead and save. Gonna go to bed, Skip Dudes? No problem. I know it's late. I appreciate you popping in for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this. I love this game. I love this series. Seriously, such a great series. I'm really excited to be getting the chance to share it with anyone who maybe has not seen it.
Hey, Grim.
Yeah.
I am going to take a quick restroom break, too.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'm gonna
that's
get a
cool.
drink.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
We'll just take a few minutes
Back in
and
a
we'll be
minute.
back, yeah. Yeah, it's a great time. We did it, so the first time I did it by myself, and then I had Jordan come on, and now I've had Matt. So my thing is just kind of have different people each time, that I think would be a good fit. So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, I'm going to take a short break, guys. Stick around if you want some more Ace Attorney-ing. I won't be long. So see you, Skip Dude. See you, Skip Dudes. Have a great night. So I'll be right back. Okay. I'll put on a little tunage. We'll put on a little bit of my own band. Just a little. Be right back. Cheers, everybody! All right, that's enough of that. Okay, I'm back. Zeos, welcome in. Sorry, I had to take a break. Needed to use the bathroom, grab a beverage. But we are back. Matt will be back shortly. During the break, my mom slaughtered me in Scrabble with 2 letters. My mom slaughters me in Scrabble a lot too. She's really good at it. What were the letters? $49 points. Wow. That's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and let's keep it right here. Hopefully it doesn't advance on its own. I think it'll stay right here. All right,
Sorry,
so,
that took a little longer than
Oh.
I thought it would.
no problem. No
I had
problem.
to tell one of the kids goodnight, but and so they wouldn't barge in while we're doing
In the middle of
stream.
the trial, like they come in,
Right.
objection! No.
Objection!
Yeah.
No, go to bed.
All right, so real quick, so we're going to be in the trial now. Last time, one thing I did that I think I'm going to do different this time is I want you to be Edgeworth and I be Phoenix, because I think that makes sense as, you know, opposing forces. I want you to still be Maya. I think last time I had Jordan do the judge. I think I'm going to do the judge because the judge, Edgeworth, Phoenix, just because I think it'll balance better, because last time I was basically reading Phoenix and she was doing all the other voices. So I think I'll do the judge, you do Edgeworth, I'll do Phoenix. And then we'll just see who the witness is. And if it was, you know, somebody I did a voice of, I'll do it. And if it's someone you did a voice of, then you do it. Is that cool?
Right.
All right.
Cool.
So Destiny might be lurking. Well, thanks for being here. If we're like background noise or whatever, I hope it's entertaining. This is quite the fun game as well. So here we go. Let's carry on, everybody. It's October 18th, 10 a.m. We're in courtroom number 4. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well.
I'm gonna work on this voice. It's gonna progress over time. Or digress, whatever.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Prosecution, excuse me, will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studio. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand, Your Honor. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Case to the court.
Case.
I know,
court.
court, if you're still in here, this is your moment. Case, if you're here, speak now. You're both been mentioned. It's perfect. Cases, court's in session, case closed. All right.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the God map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Cause the fucking murder. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, we're good. Skip it. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Honor. This case is quite simple, if you ask one question. And that question is, why did the security lady at the guard... What?
Oh, yeah,
Excuse me,
why?
the
Why
question
did
is
she
what?
see? Why?
Why? What? I don't know. What did the security guard lady see at the guard station with the hoobie-jooby and the old bag? I don't know. She's a bog monster.
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand, please.
Oh, here we go.
Will the witness declare her name?
Oh, we haven't seen that face.
My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was a young lady, I'm gonna go on like this and nothing can stop me. Blah, 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 blah. Hoo-hoo! Oldbag!
Objection! Yeah.
Objection! I object to this witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Right, Scoob? Zoinks! Witness's account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Shit! Venom! Venom with the resub! Hey, thank you so much, Venom Hammer. Really appreciate that. A 3-month streak! 3 months! You were one of my first subs, I believe. I think. Maybe. I think. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers! That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio!
You saw the defendants then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Cross-examination time. There's got to be a hole in this witness's testimony. On the day of the murder, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and press shit. All right.
On the day of murder, I arrived at the
Hold
gas station at 1 p.m.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate. No. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since this morning.
Hold it!
A run-through?
Ooh, it's punny. They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and we were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
I had some errands to run that morning. Hand wavy wavy.
Pro Hunter 0214, welcome. But let's not say much, alright? I'd rather us not do that. So I'm happy to have you here. But please, if you're gonna give any form of spoilers, just go somewhere else, alright? And now I don't even know how to get rid of you. Like, not get rid of you, but in my chat. Hold on.
Zeos took care of it.
Thanks.
I'm still waving. Hello.
Yeah, I know. I did a thing in OBS that I wanna. Yeah, if you do that again, just go ahead and ban that guy. Because that's not cool. You know, you don't do that shit.
No backseating.
Yeah, and like that was literally just saying something about the game. So don't do that, please. All right, sorry about that.
Anyway, back to my errands. It was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what we're fucking doing. I'm doing my cross-examination. So okay, hold on. All right. So I press this. I press this. Let me press this. Let's hear about these errands, Squidward.
Who? How dare you, Squidward?
Hey, thanks, Venom. That'll do it. That's good enough for me. Venom laying the hammer down! Alright, what kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Boom! Answer the question!
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Zoinks!
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always! I love him. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station.
Hold it! Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
Hold it! So you were watching, oh God, so you were watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second?
Of course, the whole time. I'm a professional, you know.
Are you criticizing now I do my job? Will I step
Venom, I agree. I appreciate you doing that. It's hard to do it. I tried to do something on my own, and then it brought up a little box that I couldn't get rid of. And thanks, Zeos, for also handling it as well. But honestly, yeah, banning it's probably just the way to do it. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that person not being in my stream. No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
You can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time? My eyeballs disappeared. Snipper whapper.
Snipper Wapper. Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise
Oh,
an
shit.
objection? Yeah,
Nick, that's your line. What am I doing?
why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right?
Yeah, big thank you to all the mods out there, the moderators for this channel. Matt, you're one of them as well. Thanks, everybody. You really help make this stuff run as smoothly as possible, and I appreciate it. I really don't give you guys enough thanks, so thank you. Hold
I've
it!
been reading. I didn't do shit.
Okay, well, maybe not this time, but you have in the past. So I do appreciate it, everybody. Venom, Courtney, Zeos, everybody. Matt. Okay, how did you know that?
Oh, ho, ho, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. Oh, I guess I told you. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Everybody is so mean to Gumshoe. Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Hold it. 2? You're sure?
It sure is spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Watch that O-ring.
Judge Sean Connery. Yeah, that's definitely what I try to... That's what I channel, but I'm terrible at voices. Matt is actually a voice actor, and he's, like, incredible. I have some that are okay, but overall, mine are, like, bad, like, middle school play level or
Graham,
something.
stop it. You're doing great,
Oh,
dude.
Thanks. Thank you.
You make this stream fun. This is your stream.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But you're doing amazing, too.
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. Wavy, wavy.
It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny. Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. You've activated my
trap.
trap.
Nick, Jesus.
Yeah, you've activated my trap card.
I'll say it again. It was him.
All right, we know what to
It
do,
was
everybody.
Powers. That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the lame thing, and I'm gonna save just because I haven't yet since it started. But I think we know exactly what to do. Also, Courtney says 2 talented, amazing people on the stream. Thank you. You all are amazing as well in the chat, for sure. Venom says you're both fucking amazing. I have sound on, only sound on, and I thought it was a real voiceover. Well, high praise. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Venom. All right, here we go. So here's what we're gonna do. She says it was Powers, but I think we have evidence that doesn't necessarily say it wasn't Powers, but evidence that says it might not have been Powers, right? We've got this picture right here. I think this picture, right? What do you think, Matt? You think that makes sense? This is evidence enough to say that that's not necessarily Powers, that's his suit.
Talking about reasonable doubt, my friend, and that I agree with.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit the button, and we're gonna hope that we say objection and the music cuts out. All right, here we go. Objection! No, I did hit the wrong button. That was the most anticlimactic thing ever. Let's try it again. We're gonna yeet it. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
I get all excited when we say objection.
Dot. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Are you supposed to say old, or is it like old E, or like with an E there? Is the E silent?
Silent E.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Oh, thanks, Lady Lost. Venom, you're sweet too, and in your own way. Like, you are very sweet. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Yeah, Edward was even like, what the fuck?
This is a miscarriage of justice. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True. Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that does not mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Oh, no.
What?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
Huh? The prosecution would like to, ask the old,
The old,
witness,
ask the old.
the old bag. I would like to talk to the bag. Please make known all the information in your position ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. My pupils have disappeared again. Anyway, I showed the photo to that young, stupid detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh?
Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
All right, the witness testimony, part 2. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
The plot thickens.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That doesn't sound weird at all, Phoenix.
Please do.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, let's do the cross-examination. Let's do some pressing. Let's get some squealing.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Hold it. Press.
Squeal.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Dead by dawn! Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Youth today always whining about each other. Pointing is enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, Try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene,
Hold it! Who was present at the run-through?
well, let's see, there was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
I mean, observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
Hold it! Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
Yes, I kissed it where it hurt.
Oh.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Hold it! He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Duct tape. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft! Not the shaft! Has been mended with duct tape.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Hold it! Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Oh, okay.
I think we've heard enough.
Oops.
Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Oh, guys, I can either object, or I can wait and see what happens. Chet, what do you think I should do? Should I say that famous word? Or should I not say it? Let me know what you think. This could make or break everything. Alright, we've got one for objection. I mean, listen to this music. This is music that you know what's about to happen is gonna, you know, it's gonna be crucial. Alright, I'll give it 10 more seconds. And if not, if I don't get anybody saying wait and see what happens, I'm hitting objection. We're obviously gonna object, but I just want to make sure. Alright, everybody, it's time. Let's do it. Boom. I didn't even say it. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows that the steel... Wait, hold on. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Oh, Edgeworth's doing his thing, wagging that finger.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice, wavy.
Oh, jeez. Part 3.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Short and sweet and to the point.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
All right. Cross-examination. The time... Oh, sorry.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? I
Hold
feel
it,
like
hold
I'm
it, hold
repeating
it.
myself.
Hold it. How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young, stupid detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Hold it! Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right.
That's what I said. No one else went there.
Hold it! What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Hold it! Boom. Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Edgy boy.
Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Oh shit! We're getting a raid! A raid! Big shout out to Dank. Shout out to Dank. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome. And fellow, raiders, welcome in. How's it going, man? What were you playing? What were you streaming? Hope you had a good one. We're just playing some Ace Attorney, carrying on. I've got Matt Shivers here with me, reading some lines with me, killing it. And we are in the courtroom right now. So thanks for that raid, man. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Alright, so now we've gone through everything pressing it. So now we gotta see where our actual error is. Got the dub on some Apex? Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. Congrats. Why don't we look through our court record here? Because maybe there's something that is an obvious, something we can present here. Let me go ahead and save. Alright, so let's look at what we've got. Obviously, our attorney's badge. We know that the, so death was at 2:30 p.m. That much is true. Here's a map. I mean, maybe there's something here. The card key into Studio 1. At 2 p.m., Powers walked by, apparently. He's dragging one leg. And the murder weapon. So, okay. The time was at 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers, okay? No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Well, there has to be something we can present at a certain point here. The time of death was 2:30. That much is true. So I don't think there's something to present there. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. I mean, it would be almost redundant to re-present this picture, right? Because, like, technically we don't know this is Will Powers, but she's saying it is because of the ankle. So I don't think that's it. No one else went there. I mean, not really anything to... Right? I don't think we've got anything... If they had, I would have seen them. I mean, I don't really see anything else that could really work there. Like, I mean, I don't think there's anything in the map that says otherwise, right? The main gate... I don't know, what do you think, Matt? Or anyone in chat? Hey! Return of the Dukes!
Dukes.
Hey, welcome in! Oh shit, I just hit a button on my OBS. So... Thanks for coming in. Shout out for you as well. Everyone give some love. Follow Dukes. Another Rocksmith streamer. Great guy. Really talented player. Especially for only playing for like... What was it? Like 9 months or something like that? You're really good, man. So yeah, thanks for coming in. We're playing Ace Attorney. If you don't know what the game is, it's a... Basically kind of like a detective mystery kind of game. It's a lot of fun, actually. And I've got my friend Matt here doing some voices with me. So right now we just need to decide what to present here. It's a very fun game. We're in the 3rd case, so I try to do it as like a weekly thing. Alright, here we go. I'm almost tempted. The only thing I can think is to say, the only person I saw to the studio before then was Will Powers. And present this again. But I feel like it's redundant because we basically just went over that, right?
I say do it.
I'll do it. I mean,
See
what
happens?
Yeah, okay, yeah, the music stopped, so that was it. It just, yeah. Hold on! Look at this photo. Look at this photograph! Anytime!
Makes me laugh.
I can't believe they just present it to us. Look at this photograph! One more time! Okay. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Oh, by the syphilitic monkey. Yes,
Yes.
sir, Sonny, that's correct.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. Shit, my fucking mic's getting caught on my chair.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
My hole! My hole. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all the security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at that studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Oh, this is right. This is right. Note on the back of the photo where I printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
And I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th? Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Boom! Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1? If it really was the only photo? Huh? Oh, whoa.
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Boom. Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper! My eyeballs did that thing again, and the only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
Boom. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand things, these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Humph. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Uh-oh. Things just got a little ominous here.
Dead by dawn.
Whippersnapper!
Something's the matter, Miss Oldbag.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
So convenient. Every witness seems to remember things piece by piece instead of just give it all out at once, right?
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Whoa!
Sigh. I see. Your testimony, please.
That's the fourth fucking testimony. Come on, get it all out here.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Destiny says, I'm just now noticing the triple crunch berries in Old Bag's hair.
Yes.
Yeah, she has some crunch berries in there.
It's a bold choice. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
That's still a little sus, though. Yeah, she...
Ms. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Oh, jeez.
The
No, hold it!
examination that doesn't end.
Another job. Another job. I don't know why I said it like that. Another job. Okay, another job?
That's right, I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Wavy, wavy.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Hold it! How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Yeah. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Hold it! Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! Whoa, wait a second! Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words!
Oh? Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. I don't know how I know that. It's crazy.
That's right, we
The
saw
drain has
that.
been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in. They all float down here.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
Oh, and,
And?
Yes, they're kids, children, whippersnappers, little bastards.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. The boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. Mr. Powers?
Yes. Yes?
Tell me straight. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
Well, I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest.
So who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. I sleep really deeply. That's the problem.
What? You should take better care of that stuff. And your body.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume.
Steal a steal.
Steal the steel
What a steal.
costume. It's a steal. So where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Oh.
Nick! Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. I can't go to prison.
Oh god, here we go. Alright, this is important.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Yes, of course, Your Honor. The prosecution's thoughts are quite simple. Nothing has changed. Nothing. Not one bit. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. A minor. Well, not in the sense that he did digs and holes. It's a young boy. Anyway, the photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
What? What? Oh! Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However,
Let me just save real quick. Because
however,
yeah.
However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
I'm finally done. Woo! Glad you're done, Lady Lost. Hopefully we're not about done. This is a very important, crucial moment. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
All right, I want to ask the chat as well. Could it have been the assistant girl, the grade school boy, or the security lady? All right? What are you guys thinking? The assistant girl, we chatted to her. We know she was there. The grade school boy, we don't know much about the boy. He snuck in, apparently. But he is a boy. Could he have really used the weapon? I mean, to say it's impossible, I think, he could have still technically done it. The security lady has already been pretty sus. But she kind of has an alibi, seeing as she was claimed to be in certain places. But, I don't know. What does anybody think? Who should we throw out here?
I think Edgeworth did it.
Edgeworth, yeah. All right, Duke says the sus lady, the security lady.
Yeah.
All right, we got one there. All right, we got two for security lady. Okay, she definitely has been suspicious. She deleted a photo, because here's the thing. She deleted the photo, claiming it was one of the boys, a young boy. We don't actually know for sure that there even was a young boy. It could have been her. She deleted the photo herself. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we got 3 saying she's pretty sus. She definitely is sus. We don't know anything about this boy, if he's even real. The assistant girl, I mean, she could have, but... All right, Destiny also says sus lady. So I think we're in agreement. We are going to call out the security lady, Old Bag, as a murderer. This is huge. All right, we are accusing the witness as the murderer. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, and it's actually paid off. But we're gonna do this. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Boom. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Wow.
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew... My hole! There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag. Listen to that music. We got it right. Good job, everybody.
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Boom, boom, boom.
Order! Order! This is true, Old Bag.
Yeah, he actually called her Old Bag.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck.
Miss Oldbag,
Oh, fuck, I can't believe it. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. It's excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Or the second, I guess, however you want to say it. Question mark? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump on with an objection of some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time, Your Honor.
Oh, shit! Going down!
Ding! Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Do I press further? Or do I give Granny a break? I want to ask chat, but I guarantee everyone's going to say press further, right?
Press further.
Let's press further. I'm going to press Granny.
Boom.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But, why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
Yep, this is exactly what we wanted. Another possible suspect. This is exactly what we wanted.
He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, second or third grade, was it?
Perfect. Perfect.
Doesn't matter.
This case is going. This case is continuing. It ain't over till it's over.
When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Oh.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Well, I mean, I suppose it would be this right here. The murder weapon itself. As we've already said, it's too heavy for him, right? I mean, right? Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I feel like we're going in circles here on stuff we already said, but I think that's got to be it. Take that! Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
What?
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about!
Yes.
By who?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify! Now testify!
Now testify! My lips were sealed. Everything's a fucking song. I swear to God, I'll burst out in the song and everything. All right. Yeah. All right. My lips were sealed. I think this might be like the last testimony. If the music's really picking up here, it's like doom, doom, doom. Let's see. It is. All right. Doom, 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 doom. All right, go ahead.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
All right, that's fishy as fuck.
So they told me to just pretend they, quote, hadn't been at the studios that day, end quote. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Wow. I mean, that's quite new information.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Crazy, ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
All right, everyone. Let's do this. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Just a quick save.
Yes, good idea.
All right, let's press it. Hold it. So you were told not to talk.
Yes, that's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Hold it!
There were
Oh, sorry.
some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
Yes.
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Let's see.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Old Bag is flashing that ring in our faces. Somewhere there's a Mr.
Yeah.
Old Bag. Yeah, I wonder who Mr. Old Bag is, honestly. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Studio 2. Flashy.
Things are getting spicy, Venom. You're right.
Spicy.
Spicy. Yes.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I should probably continue, right? I mean, if I don't. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I'm pressing this shit.
They said they had nothing to do with it.
Miss
see?
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it.
Are
They
you-
gave me this ring to keep my trap shut.
Are you fucking kidding me? They were convincing, so obviously they couldn't have done it.
And they gave me a little bonus on the side, if you know what I mean. dearie.
Okay, then. So you got your bonus, and you still
On the
talk.
side, all over the place.
I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Nope, we're continuing. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Oh,
I think I've said this already.
Yeah, so we're back at the beginning. So now it looks like I'm going to need to present something. Alright, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, but if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. I mean, let's look at our court record here. Let's look through it again here. Chat, feel free to help Matt too as well if you see like a good spot for to present something. So Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. I don't think there's anything there. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? But they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Oh, that face.
Yeah, that's evil. I mean, that's like Satan. Okay, I'm really not seeing a good moment to present anything. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been.
Are we missing a piece of evidence?
No, it won't. It wouldn't let you make it this far without it.
Okay.
Thank God. That would be
Right.
awful if it was like you just didn't pick it up. You're fucked now. No, you'll have everything.
You didn't click on the right part
Yeah,
of the tree when
so,
you clicked on the tree.
I mean, when in doubt, I can just kind of start trying things, but like, oops. But I really don't like, and I feel like, here, real quick. Okay, hold on. I didn't mean to do that.
hold it.
Because sometimes there's an option where it'll give you, in a press, it'll give you like multiple options of offshoots. But I don't think we got any of those for this, did we? I don't remember having to make a
don't think
choice
so.
on something. There has to be something to present here. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. I mean, I'm trying to reach for anything. I mean, like, the card key, the map. I feel like maybe something like that. Like,
Well, look at the map. Let's look at the map.
yeah, I was thinking maybe there was something with the map, like the location-wise. I mean, so here's the two studios. The employee area. Well, okay. Here's one thing that's fishy. If they had gone from here to here, there would have had to been a picture taken of them, right?
Present the map and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, Venom says, is there only one witness? Well, I guess that we know of, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess Old Bag is the only one, right?
And she's singing like a songbird right now.
Yeah, the map is the only thing I can think of. It's just a matter of where presenting it. There were some other people at the studios. They said they had nothing to do with it, see, so they told me not to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, but if you're going... I feel like it would maybe be... Maybe here? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess let's just try some things. Worst thing that happens is if we're wrong. So I'm going to present this here. Hello, Nessa. Welcome. How are you doing? We are playing Ace Attorney. We're actually a little stumped a little bit, but I'm going to try this. Okay, that was not right. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Oh, it does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Oh, fuck.
All right, we lost a thing. Whoops, that didn't go so well. I'm doing great, Nessa. I'm glad you're doing good too. So yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours. I think we're probably nearing the end of this stream's session. I think honestly, once we get past this little bit, it'll probably give us a good save point. But we got to make it past here. God. Sometimes in this game, it almost is a trial and error fucking thing, but like you kind of just guess and hope. But like, does anyone, chat or Matt, anybody have any idea just from looking at this?
Maybe the autopsy report? But where?
Yeah, because I pressed everything, right? I mean, Wait, I don't think I pressed this. Or did I?
No, I haven't seen this screen before.
Okay, maybe it took me back to the beginning. Maybe I didn't press everything. Oh, Venom can't see. That's right. Let me start here. Okay, let me start at they said they had nothing to do with it. And we'll just go from there. Miss Oldbag. Okay, I already did this one, so let me just scroll through this shit. I could say take a break, but doesn't that seem weird? Let me say continue again. Sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of having a moment here.
You're not the only one, man.
Yeah, okay.
We're all along on the ride with you.
Okay. So now let's go from... Let's go on the... Let me press here. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio. Hold it! So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. Is that important? When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'm sorry, before the cops arrived.
Yeah, arrived, yeah.
I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Okay, so I don't think I pressed this yet. Hold it! Them? This might be what we need. Who were these people? I don't know how it got me back to the beginning. I guess I just...
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? Oh, wait, we did press this. Fuck! Because I remember hearing this.
Should have known something was fishy.
Maybe I do need to say take a break.
Yeah, maybe our magic ghost friend will appear and
Maybe.
give us a piece of the puzzle.
Let's say take a break. I mean, what's the worst that happens?
Yeah.
Your Honor? Uh-oh. The music stopped. I'm worried. We have learned there were others. Okay, why didn't you just take a break yourself, Phoenix? I would have been doing this for another hour, okay? We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I was literally going to present every fucking piece of evidence, so it's a good thing we tried that. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldback, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Boom. All right, so that's all we needed to do is take a break. Sometimes you just got to take a break to get where you're going. October 18th, 1:04 p.m.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. I was right.
You're right.
I still am right. You're right. I mean, you're right. I'm not.
We're all right.
Yeah.
He's going to be all. He's
Oh.
going to be all right.
Really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
Have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any... Yeah, seriously. Not really. Not that much. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
To be continued. All right, so we're going to call it a night there. We made it through our first day of investigation and our first day of the trial. All right, we now... The plot thickens, okay? So we know that there's a director and a producer that could have potentially been the murderer. All right, we know there's also potentially a young boy who was on the scene, you know, at the scene of the crime. So we've got a lot to figure out on next week's edition of Ace Attorney. So right now, yeah, kind of been trying to do this as a weekly thing, so we'll be back next week as well. Thank you so much to Matt Shivers. Thank you for joining me. That was awesome. You were amazing.
Oh, thanks.
I'd love to
dude.
have you back sometime if you're up for it.
That was great. That was.
If anybody is interested in this kind of thing, you know, with the right person, I'm willing to have people on to do this with me. Like Jordan did it last time, Matt did it. If you're into that kind of, you know, reading lines and just doing voices and stuff, then just, you know, let me know and maybe I'll have you on. So next time we'll be back to carry on with case number 3, and we'll see where it takes us. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it next time because the cases do get harder. They do get harder and longer. But we'll try our best to just make it through next time. But I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I'm curious what you're thinking of the game and everything. I am having a blast with it. So once again, thanks, Matt. I think I gave a shout out there. Be sure to follow him already if you're not. And, you know, a lot of other great people to follow here as well. So, all right. So I'm gonna wrap up our screen share. Matt, thanks for doing it again.
Yep. Thanks, and good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
See you
I'll
later.
talk to you later. See you, Matt. All right, everybody. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Thanks so much for tuning in each week. So let's talk a little bit about the future. So currently, I'm potentially planning a stream for tomorrow night. Okay, Friday night. Yeah, Matt's not really gone. Tomorrow night, I think I'll probably do a stream. Don't hold me to it exactly, but I'll probably do something tomorrow night. I haven't decided exactly what. I have a few ideas. In fact, so I also want to say, I'm thinking Sunday night is going to be Rocksmith, and I'm going to do Beatles night. It's either going to be Sunday or Saturday. I think Saturday we're going to do band practice, so I'm thinking Sunday for Beatles night, Rocksmith, which I'm looking forward to. And then obviously back on Tuesday, I'll be back with Request night. So Friday, tomorrow night, I have a few ideas. We'll just see what it is. It might be Among Us night. It might be another idea that I just came up with today that I think will be kind of goofy. Maybe fun. Might only have like 2 viewers for it, but Or it might just be something, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is I'll probably be live tomorrow. And if it is something like Among Us, I'll probably hit some of you guys up to form a group. And if not, if you want to tune in and watch me play whatever I have planned, cool. And then we'll carry on with Ace Attorney next week. Probably next Wednesday or Thursday. That kind of seems to be when it goes. Kind of starting to get somewhat of a regular schedule-ish kind of thing. But yeah, so that's kind of what's coming up. Also, in 2 weeks' time, Tuesday, March 23rd, will be my slot for a week-long charity stream. I need to make a command for this. But for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, we'll be taking donations and raising money for that. And I'll be doing a 5-hour Rocksmith stream, which is, I think, the longest I've done. I may have gone 5 hours without really realizing it, but I'm going to plan to start at 5 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. And I'll have some form of thing working with, what night was that for the charity thing or the... Hey, Venom, I think I did actually. Oh wait, a search command? Okay, I didn't do that. The charity, so it's a week-long thing put on by my friend Case, who this is his Twitch thing. It's a whole week thing, and I'm going to be a part of it a little bit, but every Tuesday I do Rocksmith. But Tuesday, March 23rd, I believe is what it is, I'll be doing a 5-hour slot of it and doing my normal requests, but we'll be taking donations, raising it for this charity, for this organization. And I'll probably do I'm trying to think of exactly how I want to incorporate it where, like, you can, if you donate, maybe, I don't want to be like you only can request a song if you donate, but I'm trying to think of a way that maybe if you donate, you can, I don't know. I'm still working on it. Or like I will, because I'm personally going to donate myself too, like maybe if I do. Either way, I'm trying to work it out. But either way, I'll be doing that, and I'd love for you guys to be there. So I'm really rambling here. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to exit Ace Attorney, and we're going to raid. We are going to do... Oh, it's carrying on. Title screen. We're going to do ourselves a raid. Let me see what happens if I do this. Whoa! Now we're here. Look at this. So now we're here in the Rocksmith zone. Ooh, but there's no guitar except in the Rocksmith. Oh God, I hear myself. But there's no guitar. Fucking shut up, man. Here it is.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this. So we're gonna do ourselves a raid, and I'm thinking we're gonna raid Waffle Dragon 34. Actually, no, we're going to raid Case. We're going to raid Case. He's live right now. Waffle Dragon is awesome, though. I'm going to shout out Waffle Dragon, though. Okay, we are going to raid Case because he's a personal friend. I didn't even know he was alive. I think he just went live. But give some love here to Waffle Dragon. And please, if I shouted out earlier, share that love to each other, whether you're a music streamer or a game streamer or both. It's all about this community, you know? And I'll just go ahead and plug this one more time. Do have a Discord, the Cherie Zone. Feel free to join if you'd like. So let's go ahead and do this raid. We are going to raid Case. It looks like he's playing Fortnite. But he's a great guy. He's a great friend. And we are going to show that love over there. All right. So everybody, thank you again so much for tuning in. Thank you, Matt, for helping me out here and having fun. It was a great time. Love you too, Venom. So, I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely. Destiny, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Great to have you here. So I'll probably be here tomorrow. Just stay tuned. Nothing is set in stone, but I will most likely be streaming something of some form tomorrow. So let's go ahead and hit this raid. We're going over to the CCSG gaming zone. We got 11 viewers ready to raid. That's what I'm...
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did.
Love you guys.